Hello everyone, we are from Pragmatic Class. We are from Group 6 and today we are going to present our final project titled An Analysis of Direct and Indirect Speech Act in White Chicks Film. I am Rita Zahra and I'll be presenting today together with my teammates
Ravi Destiani.
And I'm Refri Gustav.
So let's get started. First, let's understand what speech act is. A speech act is an utterance that performs an action, not just words, but something meaningful like making a promise or giving a warning. For example, if someone says, I promise to help you, they're not just speaking, they are actually making a promise. Speech acts are how we do things with words. According to G.L. Austin's theory, every speech act has three levels. First, the locutionary act, which is the actual sentence. Like example, it's called in here. It's called in here is the actual sentence. Is the actual sentence. Second, the illocutionary act, which is the speaker's intention. Like from that words, it's called in here, is more likely asking someone to close the window. And third, the perlocutionary act, which is the effect. If someone actually gets up and shut the window. So the third one is the effect from the actual sentence from the it's called in here. The effect is someone actually gets up and shuts the window. These are levels help us analyze how speech works beyond the surface.
Now let's move to the background. The film White Chicks is full humor and sarcastic dialogue that makes it a great source for analyzing speech act. In this study, we focus on direct and indirect speech act based on Austin theory. Our research question were first, how do the character maintain communication? And second, what are the typical characteristics of their speech? For our methodology, we use a descriptive qualitative approach. We select dialogue from White Chicks as our main data. Then we transcribe them and classify them into types of speech act based on Austin theory. We also support our analysis with related article and reference. Now let's move on to direct speech act. In this type of speech act, the structure of the sentence and the speaker's intentions are exactly the same. That means the message is very clear and literal, no hidden meaning. For example, when a character says, I want to speak to your supervisor, this is a direct complaint. The speaker wants action and he says it clearly. There is no need to guess the intention because it's directly stated. According to Austin theory, we found three main types of direct speech act in the film. The first, expressive, show feelings or emotion. Like when Marcus says, I'm so freaking pissed. This is a direct way to ex express anger or frustration. The second, directive, gives order, advice, or suggestions. For example, put on some makeup. This is clear instruction with no hidden message. The third, declaration, statement that changes the situation. For instance, you are under arrest. In that moment, the speaker is not just saying something, he is doing something with his word. like giving authority. These direct speech acts are used by the character when they want to show control, express emotion, or take action. They don't hide their purpose, so the hearer understands exactly what they mean.
Now, speech are indirect speech act are more complex. The speaker's real message is hidden or different from the literal words. For example, extract 7. Way to go, Baskin and Robin. On the surface, it sounds like compliment, but in reality, it's sarcasm, mocking someone for failing. Another strong example is extract 25, where, are, where a character says the N word. They don't actually say the offensive term, but everyone understands what it means. That's a classic case of indirect speech, using shared cultural knowledge to convey meaning. There are literal and pragmatic meanings. The literal meaning is what actually said. The pragmatic meaning is what the speaker really means. In Way to Go, Baskin and Robin, the literal message is praise, but the real meaning is an insult. In the N-word, the literal message avoids the word, but the implied meaning is very strong, referring to a racial slur. These examples show how language can be used to hide, soften, or even mock, which is key is analyzing indirect speech. Here is a summary of our finding. We found 12 examples categorized into direct and indirect speech acts. Some were expressive, others sarcastic or mocking. For example, extract 17 shows emotional expression. Extract 30 show indirect insult. This speech act help build humor and conflict in the film and reflect deeper social issues like race and identity.
Next, now let's discuss the bigger picture. In comparison to academic conversations, the film use informal, sarcastic language. Speech acts in White Chicks aren't just for fun. They carry deeper message about power, culture, and even discrimination. Indirect speech is used when characters want to hide their real intentions, protect themselves, or make others laugh. To conclude, speech acts are essential for how characters communicate in White Chicks. Direct speech is used for clarity and power. Indirect speech is used for sarcasm, criticism, or politeness. These analyses show how powerful language can be, not just in what is said, but in what is meant. Thank you for your attention. And these are our references. Thank you.